Hey everybody, David G here, founder of the Internet Marketing Party, and I have an exquisitely awesome guest today for 3 reasons. And the 3 reasons are, number one, this coming party is our 7th anniversary birthday party. That's right, 7 years since Internet Marketing Party got started. Number two, our super awesome, exquisitely kick-ass guest is someone who we normally don't like to put people on our stage twice, but because we wanted a super special guest for our 7th anniversary party, it leads me to the 3rd reason. And that is, I don't feel like this is the same person that we had speak on our stage about 3 or 4 years ago. Sometimes transformation happens in such a big way that, there's certain people that you can say, I knew them back when. And that is the perfect example with our very special guest today, who gets over 52,000 opt-ins every single day. And my special guest is Ryan Levesque. Welcome, Ryan. How are you?
Dave, my man, I'm blushing here. I'm really excited to be here and really grateful for everything that you said and for the opportunity to be with you again in just a few days' time.
Yes, yes. All right. So we only have about 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, to just give people a teaser about what you're going to talk about. I kind of took a little bit of your thunder by taking that 52,000 opt-ins a day stat from you. But do you want to just share with people why they should watch this 5 to 10 minute video and leave them hoping and wanting for what you're going to talk about on Tuesday the 15th at Internet Marketing Party in Austin, Texas?
Absolutely. I'm super excited to be here. And the traditional first year anniversary gift is paper. And if you didn't know this, the traditional 7th year anniversary gift is the gift of quizzes.
I love it.
So as is
Now I know where
very
you make the
traditional,
big bucks.
I'm going to show exactly how we're generating over 52,000 email subscribers every single day. And that amounts to over $178,000 in revenue daily using surveys and quizzes across 23 different markets. And specifically, if you've heard me talk on this subject, or if you've heard this subject before, I'm going to talk about something.
Let me interrupt you, Ryan. I know right now people, because anybody who hasn't heard of your book, we don't let people pitch or sell stuff at Internet Marketing Party. So I'll just say, Ryan, if you've read Ryan's book, Ask, you're probably thinking to yourself, oh, well, maybe I don't need to go to that one. Although I don't know who would say that, because Ryan's like really hard. You're in demand now, like if you looked at your schedule. But this is, if you've read Ryan's book, what do you want to say about that, Ryan, for people who've read your book?
Yeah, no, I'm glad you brought that up. So I wasn't going to say anything, but what I want to cover today is some stuff that I didn't cover in the book. So specifically, I'm going to talk about 5 what I call survey killers. These are the 5 biggest mistakes that people make when they're trying to use a survey or quiz as a way to build their list, as a way to send traffic to your website, as a way to grow your business. And these are 5 mistakes that are sort of nuanced, and people don't really get it until you see what I'm about to show you. And so I'm super excited to share my best stuff. Previously, this is something that I've only shared at an event that you and I were part of, that people paid $5,000, I think, more, or plus travel expenses to actually hear and experience. So I think this is a really cool bit of content, and I'm just going to give it all away for free, and I'm really excited.
Dude, thank you so much. First of all, that's like your birthday. That's like your gift to Internet Marketing Party, which is we're gonna turn around and right in front of you re-gift to all of our audience. So, one quick question:
Sure,
if there
man.
was, so that people watching this video now can feel like, oh, well, that was cool. I was planning on going to the party anyway.
Yeah.
What's something cool that you've shared recently that people, it just starts flooring them, as far as something actionable that people can walk away from this video, this quick little intro to you? Anything come to mind?
Yeah, so I'll give you a quickie. So this isn't something that I'm talking about in the talk. So I'll save that stuff as some new stuff. But one of the most valuable things that I do in my business and that I teach and that we found is getting feedback early and often. And so this is what I'm about to give you is the single most important email that you can send in your business. And the way it works is like this. So when someone opts into your list, whether it's through a survey, a quiz, or even just a traditional, lead magnet, right, where someone opts in, 2 hours after you send them the thing that they opted in for, whether it's like a free PDF or a free video or whatever, send a second email. And the email basically is very simple, unformatted, and it says, "Hey Dave," or whatever the person's name is, "Hey Dave, a couple hours ago I shot you an email with the XYZ thing that I promised, and I just wanted to make sure, did I send it to the right email address? Would you do me a favor and please hit reply to this email to let me know that you got it? It would mean the world to me." Now, here's what happens. People will get that, and they'll say, "That's kind of weird." Okay, I'll reply back and say, "I got it." Here's where the magic happens. Reply back to their reply. And you say, "Awesome, so glad that you got it. That means the world to me. Quick question. If there's something specific that you'd like me to cover in the next upcoming days and weeks, what would you like me to talk about?" Now, here's what's going to happen. 3 things. Number 1, they realize you're a real human being, right? You're not just some monolithic organization, right, where it's just some black box. They're like, "Holy crap, when's the last time that you got an email like that?" Almost nobody does this. So this is a super simple way to stand out from the rest of the crowd. So that's the first thing. Second thing, listen to their reply. They're going to reply back to you, and they're going to tell you exactly what content, what information that they want to learn from you, whatever it is that's missing. That's the second thing. And here's the third thing, which is the most powerful. This is the most powerful yet sneaky way to get yourself whitelisted in someone's email inbox.
That's what I thought the whole thing was. You did it.
That's just the
that's like the cherry, the
right?
booby prize.
Because when you have a back and forth conversation like that with someone, what happens is the Gmails of the world, the Hotmails of the world, they say, "Oh, this isn't marketing. This is Dave's mom. This is Dave's brother," and it goes in his primary inbox. And so your stuff goes to the most important, to the front of the line. So all 3 of these things happen simply by sending a simple little email 2 hours after that first email is sent. So simple little thing, you can execute it. I love it. For anyone who's listening to this, put it into practice today. And when we're in Austin together, let's talk about it. Love to know what the results that you get from the little experiment.
Sweet. I'm so glad I asked, because I want to implement that. And it's like I want to implement it with all of our clients. It's just such a beautiful win-win, because the real value is, it's like there's value here, value there, value everywhere, because at the end, what you really want is their feedback, because then, they're telling you in real time what to create for them. But on top of that, you're getting the whitelisting, you're getting the personalization. And wow, and you can, but I feel like, are most people not sophisticated enough to know that at the bottom, it'll have the to unsubscribe and all that, because you do this automated, right? You don't do this.
Well, the first email is automated, right? The first email that you send 2 hours, that's automated. But I advocate that you make it look like an unformatted personal email. So if the rest of your email is like that, fine, make it look the same way. But if the rest of your email looks like a marketing newsletter with HTML formatting and graphics and everything like that, make it look like you just fired it off real quick on your iPhone. No formatting, really simple. You might even go as far as uncapitalizing words and sentences, so it just really feels. Now, that's the one that people will be skeptical about, because rightfully so, it's an automated message. And so there are going to be some people who are going to say, this is just a BS automated thing, right? Some people will reply and say, "Yeah, I got it. Thanks so much for asking." When you reply back to them, that's the real deal. Okay. Now, you might be saying to yourself, "Well, what happens when my business is getting 1,000 people opting into my email list every single day?" Well, that's a great problem to have.
I know, that's what
Congratulations.
you call hiring.
And if you're in that situation, then you can put yourself in a position to maybe have someone on your team take over this responsibility. Or you do it on certain days, but not every day. And you can structure it in a way so you're still getting that feedback, you're still developing that relationship, but you're not doing it in a way that's overwhelming to you in your business. But the tiny little step that I recommend is just do this. Just do it for 3 or 4 days. See what happens. People who have done this little experiment have told me it's transformed their business in a profound way, simply by sending one little email 2 hours after your first email goes out.
I love it. Thank you so much, Ryan. This is just such a, we didn't prep for what we were even going to talk about. and you're just the value you just gave is something that I'm I want to go, I'm feeling antsy to go implement now. So thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday. And normally we do second Thursday of the month, but this month which is September, we're doing a little bit different for a couple different reasons. In fact, Dice and Perry and Roland are having their digital marketer. The machine is going to be in town, so there'll be a lot of extra people in town that are not normally in town, on top of the big crew that we get out on a monthly basis. So if you're watching this and you get a wild hair and you decide you want to come hang out in Austin on the spur of the moment, get your booty down here, and make sure you let me or Ryan or someone on our team know that you flew in just for this to celebrate our 7th anniversary party. Ryan, let's do a virtual high five.
High five, man. Boom.
Bam. That's how busy this guy is. We live, like, he lives outside of Austin, and we're still doing this on Skype. So anyway, dude, thank you so much. We'll see you next week, and over and out.
I'm looking forward to it, man. Thanks so much.
Cheers.
See ya.